I do. Okay, good evening. Welcome my subscribers. Welcome my donators. Welcome my donators and subscribers. Welcome the skeptics and the people who are denying me, and these 6 idiots that usually put thumb down. So please go on. Please, this 6 thumb down. I like it. Then I know that you are already all here, that you didn't miss my live event. Well, tonight I'm going to show you something very weird, and this absolutely confirms that what is going on in the sky, it's under the control of some, I don't know, how can we call them, beings, or some astronauts, or some higher beings, or, well, I don't know what is going on, but this is the war, people. This is the war. And I coincidentally today, as a routine, watched the camera in Scotland and everywhere else. There is about 10 cameras that I'm watching, but I'm not going to recover my source, reveal my source, I'm sorry, because I don't want that somebody else going to misuse this camera. They will probably shut down, so I will keep that for myself, for my private observation. Nothing special happened on this camera, but it's very, very nice view. And I must tell you that what is going on and what you're going to see tonight, it's something what I can literally say that this is something the best what I captured in last 10 years. Believe me, maybe you won't get that impression, but believe me, it is. It's very, very tiny fragments that I'm going to show you. So if you are on the telephone, I must warn you that you're not going to see anything, or barely something, if you are on some bigger smartphone screen, where you can see some details maybe more clearer than on some normal standard mobile phone. Well, I cannot say because I'm not using internet on my phone. And today I buy wood for my stove. Thank you very much for your donations. I managed to buy the wood, and let me tell you how I buy the wood. This is very, very interesting story. So I went to the guy who is selling the wood for stove, for firewood, and he said, "I'm sorry, but I cannot deliver you any wood until after the new year, after the 1st of the January, around 7th or 5th of January." And I said, "Come on, man, I'm without I'm in the end of my wood, and it's very cold. It's going to be -11 at Friday. This is very, very cold, but what is really worrying me, we had 3 days, wind is blowing like crazy, like my house is going to be blown away. Incredible, but luckily no fog, finally no fog, but it's cloudy. It's not cold. In a case that it's not blowing, you can go out. No, it's not in normal t-shirt without any problem. 7, 8, 10 degrees Celsius. So look what happened. So while I was there and talking to this let's say old man, he's a little, in effect he is like me, or maybe a bit younger, but I think that he's even older, but at least he looks like older to me. And then come his son, and his son is young guy, maybe in 20s, somewhere between 20s and 30s, maybe like this. I cannot say for sure. And the guy come to the said, hey, are you the guy from the YouTube? And I said, well, I said, yes, I am. He said, yeah, I'm watching your videos. You are very good. I like UFOs and blah, blah, blah. What do you need? I said, I need some wood here. And then he said, come on, father, give him a wood. I know him. He's a very good man. And then his father, not only did he give me a wood, I get also a very good price for the wood. But I get only 2 meters. This is all what I can get. They are already sold everything there. So they are reduced some deliveries in my benefit for these 2 square meters. And so I thank to the Boyan to this way. Thank you very much, Boyan, for this. And I hope that you are keep on watching my live events. So this is absolutely incredible, and I'm very happy about it. One more time, I have some benefit from this, what I'm doing. I have a lot of benefits. People are thinking of me. They did not let me, alone or whatsoever. And thank you very much for your donation. It really, really helps. Today I buy some food for over the new year. I think that I have now already everything what I need. And now I can enjoy this holidays, eating and drinking. I bought some beer. So I can drink 1 beer in a day, maybe 2 if I'm too how they said, inspired, but not more than 2. This is upper limit. So let's go to the work. Let me show you what I got for you people. Okay, so maybe it's better if I start with a negative, with the inverted mode pictures. There are a lot of them. Because I cannot show you the video, because I cannot play the video on this computer that you will see the video. I can upload this video and as a separate video, so you can observe this as a video. Believe me, nobody will ever notice what I notice here, and this caught my attention. Why? Because people, I'm always was 100% right, and my time is coming. Believe me, my time is coming. I'm not yet at the top of all of it, because this what I'm going to show you, it's perfect proof when I'm talking to you all the time. Perfect proof from the chemtrail, perfect proof for the purpose of the chemtrail. And before I show you the pictures, let me remind you on something very, very important. Chemtrail group, which are inside this plane. This is the military group, not civilian airplane group. You understand? This is a military group. So we are talking about a military task in the sky against this object that I'm going to show you. Watch this. Oh, well, let's share the screen, just a moment. And remove the camera, and this is it. Now, there are a lot of these photos, and I want you to pay very, very good attention to what I'm going to show you. Especially on this guy here, which I didn't mark, it's here. This guy here and this guy here also, but please pay attention. This is in interest of our observation. You see that here? I will make a circle around it. So please follow this, what I'm going to show you here. This is very, very important for you to, this is barely visible, but it's here. So this one here is this is the field of our interest here. This is moving, and now I'm going to show you what is. So this one here is a stationary, and this one here. Just a moment to move this back to the line and curves. I want to show you this one here. Yes, this one here too. And well, that will be all for the beginning, but now I will go to the 100%, go like this. So this is the object that we are going to follow. Watch this very carefully. This one is stationary, and this one will moving. This one is not going to move anywhere. You will see how this all will end. This is very, very impressive. Believe me, very, very impressive. Let's go to the next slide. 100%. Now we got these objects here. This is barely visible, but it's here. This one here, which is stationary. This let me blow this one for you just a moment to show you this. This one here, because they are blurring everything. It's very hard to go. So this is an object here. This is an object, a dark star. This is a dark star here, and this is a stationary illuminated object, which it's not moving, and this is another one here, and another one here, and another one here, but we are not going to pay attention on this one because the field of our interest, as I said, is this one here. This one here. So as you can see, it's got some kind of the tail while it's descending down in a very, very fast speed, and we have another one here. Pay attention on this following object that is surrounding this scene here, because you will see what is going on here. This is intelligent movement through the sky, and this is very, very low. Imagine what they are seeing without the algorithm. Imagine what they are seeing in their camera. This is probably so shocking that they are I don't know what to say, but they must be very, very surprised what they are seeing on their screen. So let's go forward. As you can see, this is moving, and now you will see something else. What it's very important that these are not one, but two objects. Let me blow this for you just a moment. As you can see here, these are the two guys here. Let me show you this like this. One is here, and one is here. They are flying together in a pair. They got this, some kind of a cloud, or there is something coming out from this object as a smoke or some electromagnetic field, which is manifesting on the screen as a cloud, people. Now I will squeeze this to the 100%, and let's go forward. This is here, 100%. Pay attention on these objects here, which are also surrounding this, what is going on here. Let's go forward. This is descending, this is moving. Let me show you the movement. You see that here? Look. Pay attention on this one here. Pay attention on this one here. While all these are standing in one place, this guy make a huge jump towards this object here, and this is not in rain. Watch this very carefully. You see? Look at the jump. Okay, now this is moving and this is moving. Let's go forward. Now as you can see, they hide this one. Just a moment, I have to go here. They hide this one within the cloud, within the algorithm. A huge object probably here, another one here, but this is what we are following, this object here. Pay attention. You will see why I'm mentioning this, why I mention this object all the time. This is a core of my presentation. So, as you can see, it got something like comet tail. It looks like a comet tail. One object is here. And pay attention on this object here. It's a stationary object, like a, how do you say, motherboard ship. Like a motherboard ship. This one here, just a moment to go to one. This one here is the, I will do like this. I'm not going to mark the edge because I want you to see this that this is around. Watch now, I'm going to blow this for you. You see that here? So this is a stationary ship or stationary whatsoever with small one here. Also this here is something, of course, and this one here is something, it's illuminated, and this one here is something. So this is non-moving objects which are here. You will see now that I'm going to 100%, I will show you very soon, but we are following this one here. Let's go forward. As you can see, this is going down, and these are the objects, and this is the stationary here, still present here. This is the stationary object. A power, and this is going down. This is the stationary. Okay, I will mark this with letter S as a stationary because I want you to show you something. So this is a stationary object. Okay, here, this one here. This is an, you see that here? This one here, and another one coming from here. But we are, as I say, following this one, this guy here. Let's go forward. Now I'm zooming in. This is an object, this is an object. This is the stationary object here. I'm zooming in. Forward. Two of them together here. You will see each one. Here it is the stationary one, it's here. Stationary one is coming out here again from the cloud. This is the upper part, and another one is behind this mist here. This one here, it's very, very big, but it's behind the cloud. Okay, so these two guys here, you see these two guys here? Pay attention on, they will all be separated and showed as a solid ball, separated solid ball, each one of them. So this is the object that we are following. Now look what is going to happen with this. This is an object here, and this is the stationary object here. Okay. Let's go forward. This is going down. This is the standing. This is the stationary object. It's like an ambush, you know. Look at this object here. They are going toward the right side of the screen, but they are very, very, how do you say, they are very slow movement. Okay, another one. This is the stationary object here. I didn't mark, but I will make S above it. Under the S, you can see the stationary object, and these two objects are flying away from the scene. Okay, now three of them here, and this one, this is our object here, and this is the stationary object. This object, it's not moving, it's waiting in the cloud. And now, once again, I will show you that we are dealing with the two objects here. As you can see, two objects. Let me go into the shapes. One is here, and one is here. They are probably same dimension, same size. I'm sorry. And look at this stationary object here, not moving everywhere. But they are cut. The top, you will see it will come out from the cloud completely round. This is what they are. The algorithm would use the vision of this object. Let's go forward. Just a moment to. I have a lot of picture frame by frame. And this is here. This is the stationary. Here. Okay. These objects are waiting. They are all waiting. And now look what is going to happen. This is the standing, as you can see, stationary object. It's stationary. It's not moving anywhere. Everything is moving by the stationary object. Some kind of a motherboard ship. Again, you can see that we are dealing with the two objects here. Okay. Just a moment to go 100%. Like this and like this. This is what we need here. It's a stationary object. Oh, text yes here S. And we have these guys who are waiting here. So let's go forward. Again, this is descending. These two objects going downward, they are descending. This is the stationary object. You will see this one is not moving anywhere. Again, you can see that we are dealing with two objects. Let me show you this one also here. This one is entering the scene. This one here is entering the scene. It can be 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, this is the one. And the stationary object is here. Let's go forward. Now you will see attack. Look at the attack now. The attack is coming. So this is the stationary here. And this one is an object that is entering in the scene. Look at here. I will blow up this for you just a moment to show you the new arrived object. So they are this is the flotilla. Here they are. This is the one. I can squeeze it so you can see it's a ball, undeniable ball or circle. Call it what you want. Let's go forward. 100%. This is the stationary object here. As you can see, this one is vanished because they are blurred. And this one, the stationary object, it's here. Okay, now let's go forward. This is the stationary object here. And this is the object that is descending from here downward toward the horizon. And these two are waiting. These are waiting, you know, just like when the car is in the zero position, their motors are working, but they are not moving, and they are just floating on one place. And soon they will be going completely far on the left side, while everybody else is going to move on the left side. So here it is, stationary here. Doesn't move at all, not single millimeter. And this one here and this one here. Again, let me show you. We have two objects here. Here they are. 1, 2. This is 1, this is 2. Okay? And you see that here. Something is following this object, probably some kind of electromagnetic cloud, or I don't know, how can we call this? It's just a guessing, you know, or said something what it's got sense, you know what I mean, meaning. So again, two objects here, and this one is now below these two objects. Like a third objects come in the vision of this. This is the stationary object here. Okay, let's go forward. And let's go forward. And now here we are. Here is the attack. Now come the attack from the army, from the Earth army. Look at that here now. Following. This is coming toward this object here. And it's coming toward the object. Now pay attention what is happening when this object, you realize that this is coming toward here. Just a moment they shoot on it. This beam is coming toward the in the form of the chemtrail, but it's not the chemtrail. You will see why it's not the chemtrail. So another one, This is making progress toward this object here. Look at these three objects here now, and look at on the previous photo. As you can see, watch them carefully. Watch their behavior. Okay, the beam is coming. This is the end of top of the beam. This is an object here. Okay, the object was the beam was passing through the object. Watch very carefully. As you can see, watch, it's not a chemical. It's some kind of the beam. This is where the object is, and this start to move. This one, it's coming out from the cloud. Watch this. This is a stationary object here. Stationary object still waiting here. Watch this. What is going to happen now? Now you can see the object within this beam here. I don't know what is, maybe some Tesla rays or whatsoever. They are shooting at them. Now they're going to start to be a mess. Watch this, guys, and their behavior now here. Watch this very carefully. Now they are splitting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There were 3 of them before. Watch. And another one is coming from here. Watch this. This is an object that we've been followed here, and the rest of the beam that's going forward. And these are the objects. This is where the stationary is, still here, but a little bit. I don't know. Is it covered? Oh, shit. Is it covered with a cloud or whatsoever? I don't know, but just a moment. I did something stupid. Oh, just a moment. Yeah, I'm here. Okay. Where is the... Okay, we passed this one. I will find the... So the beam is going toward the object. Hit the object. Boom. This is the moment when it was hit. And now we are going to... You see how it's blurred? What's going on around this situation when this... Now you can clearly see these are 2 round objects here. This is the remaining of the beams. I'm going forward. This is the stationary here. Now watch this situation, what is going to happen. Again, they are here. They are blurring something here. Now we will start to move toward the right side. Additional objects are remaining of this beam here. Now another one, it's over here because something is here. It's red and they put it a square over it. This is the square, the mask of the huge red object that is coming into the scene. Look at these 2 objects here. I told you that there are 2. Now let me show you. There are 2 here. They are separated now. And there are 2. Watch. I told you from the beginning that these are the 2 of them. Let's go forward. You will be surprised what will be the turn of this situation, because they will receive the help from one escadrilla which will come from the upper right corner. Watch very carefully. So this is the beam, another beam, and these are the objects. Once the stationary, it will come out completely from the cloud. It will be the round object, illuminated object. Now, look at this object. It's something is coming into the vision here, and they're blurred. Look at this object. It's flying toward the right side now. remaining of these beams, and this. Now here comes the cluster. Look at this cluster here now. Pay attention to the cluster here. Here comes the cluster with many of them, like some kind of escadrilla or something, like some kind of system. They blur it. You will see how they blur it. Watch the blur, and this is all where they are shooting in them. This is the remaining of this beam here, which looks like chemical. Watch the escadrilla that's coming into the view. Here is a huge ball. Let me show you the huge ball here. Just a moment, because I have to find this. Yes, it's here. This is the ball. Okay, and these little black dots here, let me show you this. These are the small ships, or call it what you want. This are a lot of small balls following the main balls here. So these are some kind of watch this very carefully. Look how they blur. You see the lines? They blur it. They blur it completely. Pay attention on this one here. This is going on the far right side now. After being stationary, watch the objects in the upper right corner. Descending, look at the beam here. This is the guy that going right. Remaining of the beam here, and this cluster is coming down. You will see. Let me blow this for you so you will see it better. Look at this inside of this blurry. Look at this, what they did. Look at these lines, and these are the small objects here. Just a moment. I will mark each one of them so you will see how many. What is the cluster here? Everything what I can mark, I will mark for you. Oh, this one is a little bigger. Yes, then the small one here. Small one here. Small one here. Okay, here's the cluster. Cluster is going down, and this guy is going toward the right side here. Watch. Look at the cluster now. Let me show you the cluster now. They can't hide this because this cluster is intelligent cluster. Look at what it's inside of the cluster. This is the dark star or dark something because it's illuminated here. And the main object is not visible because they are blurred. Let me show you again this one. Watch like atoms. Look at this one here. I will go even in a bigger screen. So this one is greenish. Just a moment. This one is greenish here. Look at this cluster of the object here. Here, this is the remaining of the beam. Here is the object, and this one is going toward the left side. Now, pay attention on this one here. I want to show you this one here. That you can clearly see that this is a ball, floating ball in the sky. Not some kind. Remember this guy here, and pay attention on this one here. This whitish here, and this here. So let's go. Another one coming from here. Here. Look at it here. Look at it here. Do you see the vector? You will see the vector. Just a moment. I will show you the vector. Forward. and not this one, like this, like this, like this. This one still here, floating. This one is moving. This one is within the chemtrail or whatsoever, and these two are visible here. Watch these two. I will put it in the middle of the screen. Clearly see balls. This is one and this is two. And this is the main one. Just a moment to squeeze a bit. This is the main ball. This is the size of the main ball here. Forward. Here. And here is the vector. Watch the vector now. Watch the vector. Do you see the vector? Watch the vector. Vector with the... Okay, I will show you how it looks like. This is an object, a round object here. And this here are the vectors. Like this. And they are attached to this ball like this. So this is what it's inside of here, of this object. And here, here, here. Look at now, you can see the ball. Watch the ball now. You can see the ball coming out. Look at the ball. This is the main ball. Here. I'm sorry. This is the main ball. Surrounded by many small, like a children running around, you know what I mean? And the additional two here. Now the ball is visible here. Vector over a ball, vector over a ball. Watch, I will remove this just a moment to show you the vector. Like this, watch. Watch the ball with the vector above. Vector and the ball in the possession of this vector. In the hand of this vector. Again, vector clearly visible. Watch the vector. Watch the vector. Here it is. And vector, it's many balls inside these lines. Okay? And this is the main ball here. Forward. And just a moment. And now I will show you in the color everything what you have seen before. So I will go like this, and here are the colorful. So this is the object here. I will go like this, and you will see how this is moving, and zoom in. Now will come the military with a chemtrail or this beam whatsoever. This is going away, but not for long, because they are going to hit this. Now watch how the beam will come. Here it is. Here comes the beam. And here you look how this is visible now. Look how the object is visible here. Just a moment, I will here. Okay, let's go forward. And here, still visible here, as you can see. And you will see now also the upper part is also you can see the chemtrail or whatsoever. Here it is. Here comes another beam from here. Here. And they are covering, in effect, this what is coming now in the scene from the upper left, upper right corner. Okay, you got this beam here. Our object is here. It's escaped from this. It wasn't hurt. Look at it here. Look at it here. And now watch the upper right corner. This is what they are blurring. This is coming into the scene. Look at the blurry part. How they are covering this. They mask this. So you cannot see what is going on. Absolutely foxy, very foxy from them. These bastards doing this because they are afraid that people will see that they are not alone here on the earth. You know what I mean? There is someone up there who is obviously taking care of something. Look at now. Watch this. I must show you this with the additional hue and saturation. So you will see a huge red ball is descending. Here it is. Watch. Look how I made it. Watch. You can now clearly see. Watch this. Watch the ball here. You see the ball here? But they made a square. So look at this, how they square it. And this one inside is also reddish, as you can see. And these are the small one here. And the big one here. Okay. And they kill it. So we got this on the 2 frame that is reddish, and then this is it. This is the last one. Very good. I can put this down now. So, absolutely amazing. Thanks to my sense of notice things, I can immediately notice when something is so wrong on the screen. Maybe many people will probably just go away from this, get away with this without seeing what is going on. But in a moment when the chemtrail or this beam is passing through this and showing this object, then I realize that they are either covering this or they are shooting in this. So whatever you want, it's something what they hide from the people. So they're having affair with these objects. They are observe them, probably attack them, and I don't know what this is. Okay, I don't want to put any label on it and claim that this is the planet, this is the comet, this is the UFOs, this is the orbs. You call it what you want. I'm just here to point it out what is going on in the sky. And all these public cameras, I told you before, all these public cameras are just the cover-up for what they are really standing there for. This is it. Thank you very much for being here. I hope that you are seeing that this is not something what I just explain in my way to put water on my meal. You know what I mean? This is there. You like it or not, I don't care. I don't care, but you will see that from the day one, I was right about these balls within the cloud. In that time when these balls were barely visible, it was a bit tricky to find them. But I noticed that they are there, and then I didn't know how big they are. This is something what is very big and very close, or it's very, very big and very, very far away, or it's very high, or it's very low within the cloud. It needs 10 years for me to realize that this is finally in the level of the cloud. I have one very stupid question from a guy who left the question in the comment. He said, how come that he said he formed his comment in that way, that if that were the true, something like this, then that will be the obstacle for the airplanes. People, are you aware what is going on with the air traffic? Great Britain canceled all flights toward Europe. And this is in Scotland. This is in Scotland. And I don't see these balls anywhere else on each camera. I saw them in Mexico, which is very, very curious. And it makes you wonder what they are, because they are Azteca and Maya there. And is there some portal or some sacred place or some, I don't know. I don't want to speculate about this. I don't want to put any information that I am agree with, maybe, and push into your head. No, you can think whatever you want. So once again, let me repeat some primary stuff about these objects. These objects are not visible with the naked eye. I don't know if we can put these objects within the astronomy. I don't. Are they some planet orbs, UFOs, some ships? Are they German from the Second World War with some advanced technique which are attacking Pinocchio people because they know the truth? The people who escaped from the Germany, they were very aware what is going on, even with the German army, which was used by the Pinocchio people to be put in that context that they were very evil and bad people and whatsoever. Germans are not bad people. Germans are very, very workaholic people, very good people, honest, open. They are not keeping their opinion inside themselves. They always say when something is wrong. They are just like a machine in very, very big order. They are not bad people. But Pinocchio people, make them very, very bad people. From the Hollywood, from all these stories, Pinocchio stories, concentration camps, Pinocchio concentration camps, and etc., etc. So don't buy this shit, because this is not a true. Let me tell you something. I live in Croatia, and we are if you wish, especially my part of the country on the coast, are the touristic orientated area. So we are dealing with the tourists. It never happened. Never happened. Okay, idiots are everywhere. So okay, idiots are everywhere. Even within the Germans, the Italian, and the English people and American, you have idiots everywhere. People with bad behavior, I don't know, violent or whatsoever. We are not talking about this group of people. I'm talking about the masses, which make some kind of a pattern of one nation. It never happened that Germans come to the holiday without left a lot of tip to the waiter, always well paid. They were always good to the musicians. They have very good sense for having party, to celebrate. I can tell you only the best thing about the German people. Also, the Italians are very, very familiar. They are very, very, they like company, they like to drink, they like to eat, they like to dance, they like music, they like to talk, they are very communicate persons. And I can go on, but this is what I can tell you about the Germans. That they mark them as a Nazi nation, but they are not, people. They are not. They are victims of these Pinocchio's people who make some kind of revenge on them, because German people realize who is the parasite in their country and why all this, what is happening. They were in very, very bad position before the World War II. And a lot of shit are happening to this nation. A lot of people has taken their own life. Over 3 million Germans killed themselves with the whole family because what the Pinocchio people, they put them in a very, very bad position, material position, and they catch them for the ball. And the only exit from this situation was the suicide. Not to mention what happened in the end of the World War when the Pinocchio people bombed Dresden and Germany in abnormal quantity of the bombs. And when the people are coming to take their wounded people from the street, they attack them with the bombs again. And then they went to the people to come to pick up these people again from the street, and then they bomb them again. Only some completely weird, vicious person can do something like that. This is the pure evil, people. Pure evil. Okay, I can talk hours and hours about this. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you very much for your donations. Tomorrow it's night before Christmas Eve, and I'll be here probably live. I will be online here with you, because I got nothing else better to do. You are my family now. You are my friends. Yes, you are far away. We are only connected via this audio and video connection. But believe me, I'm very happy that I have this option that I can talk to you, and all kind of stuff that we are doing here. If you have any question, please, just a moment to see. Yes, Pinocchio people are Zionists. This is true. So, if you have any question, you can put your question in the chat box. I'm watching the chat box. We can stay online if you wish. It's not a big deal. It's the 24th, and we can spend some time chatting if you like. If you have patience to do that. I'm not in a hurry. Got nothing better to do. You know what is really pissed me off? When people say, "Well, you don't believe in God, you are Satanist, you are..." No, wrong. I never said that I don't believe in a God. This is... Somebody only can put it and attack on me from his own stupid brain. I don't like church. I don't like religion. Once and for all, let's make this clear. I never said that I don't believe in God. Oh, yes, yes. I believe in something what is superior. You call it what you want. You call it God or I don't know whatsoever. And we are spiritual beings. Material. My vision of all this is that we are hostage under this dome, that somebody stole these souls, a number of the souls from the God. He put a dome over it, and we are here tortured in this material world, in this body, which makes our soul suffer so hard. Because we are sick, we lose our teeth, and etc. etc. I didn't tell you, and maybe you're not familiar, why do I don't have a teeth, you know? Do you know what happened to me? I don't know, did I ever told you what happened to me? So, let me tell you this. It's not very private. It's something what is in effect amazing. And you will see how there is no any coincidence in the world. Nothing is coincidental. I came from the family where all the dentists for more than 100 and rest of the years. And me and my sister and my son, we are the first who went away from this tradition. My father was a technical dentist. He is a dental technician, if you wish. So he make a denture. And his uncles were the dentist, real dentist. All of them. In Australia, in Germany, everywhere. In Croatia, of course, ex-Yugoslavia. So, make long story short, my father make one bridge with 8 tooths because I lost very, very early a lot of teeth here too, a lot of teeth, and that was a genetical issue. My father lost his all teeth when he was all 40. I lost my teeth when I was 53, yes, 53, I lost all my teeth. So what happened to me? I start to feel terrible pain in one place here, and it was one of the root that was holding this bridge up in the upper jaw. So after a few days of torture myself with this pain, I know if I went to the dentist that I had to take all this bridge out. There were 8 roots, 8 teeth holding this bridge. They were all brushed to hold this piece of the, like a denture, you know. So I came to the dentist, and the dentist opened my jaw, and when he saw what it's inside here, he put me on the X-ray. He said to me following words: if you arrived 2 or 3 days later than today, you will be dead. Now all what I can do is that I can take out all 8 tooths at once. Can you believe this? And I said, come on, you must be fucking me. This is not the truth. This is a joke, right? He said, no, I'm not fucking you with you. This is not a joke. I must take eight roots at once out. And I cannot do it one by one. I have to do it all at once because it's all in one piece, compact together with this bridge, and I cannot cut the bridge. It's a metal bridge. So the guy give me about I don't know, maybe he pinned me with about 5, 6, 7, maybe 10 injection, which are completely how do you say immortal my face here. And then he took one something like screwdriver, and he put it inside and make like this, you know, like this. One, then on the other side, and then from behind, and I can hear the cracking, the tears coming. It was so painful. So he gave me additional few shots, injections, and then he took it all out. My wife was with me next to him, and the blood came out. The smell was terrible. The smell was awesome. I can breathe how it was smelling. Terrible, terrible smell. Then he put a lot of tampons which stopped the bleeding. And in that condition, I went home, and I cannot eat for days. And that was the end of my music career, because I cannot sing anymore like this. And then I start to collect the donations for the implants. That was the only solution, because I already take a denture in that time, which is not good. It was paid by the Social Security, covered by the Social Security. So in 2 years, I managed to collect about $5,000 or $6,000 from donations. And I went to the doctor and said, great, I have money. And he took X-ray again, and the whole bone was eaten, and it was impossible to put any implants in there. And then he said the only possibility that I can make 2 of them implants is to drill your sinuses here. And I said, no, this is out of the question, because the guy who did that, he said, I have trouble with my headache all the time because of this, what he did to me. And after 5 years, it was the situation that I had took it off, because it was all again I was all again in trouble. I spent a lot of money. So I make a new denture, which cost about €1,000 in that time. And I managed to wear this denture for about maybe 6-7 months, and after that I cannot wear it anymore. It's not holding anymore the place. And now I have only 3 of the tooth here. Very soon I have pain here, and very soon I have to go to the dentist and took this 3 remaining tooth in the lower jaws, and then I'm completely without teeth. And then I don't know what, I still can eat like this right now, but after that I don't know what I'm going to do. This is going to be a bit difficult for me. But we will see. This is the future. I'm not going to talk about the future. This is the story about what happened to me with my teeth. And unfortunately, I cannot have any new denture whatsoever. It's completely out of the operating system anymore. Okay. Someone asked what did just a moment. I read one question here. He said. What did he use to took all my teeth out? Well, they call it a Capricorn legs. This is what is internet expression for this, and this is like a. I will tell you just a moment to see what is the expression for this. Lever, lever or bullion, They use lever or bullion because they cannot use pliers because or nippers because. There's nothing to catch it for there is no any catch for a place to catch the root of the teeth, and so they use this to take it out. Well, Mount Etna eruption, let me tell you about Mount Etna eruption. It's probably caused by the comet Elenin, which is going over the Mount Etna volcano, and this is now very actual in this area, comet Elenin, and also activated the comet Neowise, which caused a lot of trouble today in Greece and in the yesterday in Sicily. They have also strong earthquake yesterday in Sicily, right after the eruption of Mount Etna. Just a moment to see what do we have here. Okay, that will be all for tonight. Thank you very much. Once again, thank you for your donation, my dear friends. Really thank you to think about me. This is really an honor for me. Really honor for me. Each time I receive a donation, I'm very proud of you and proud of myself that you have confidence in me, that you trust me, that you are not someone who is spending your money for some stupid things, because I'm not. I'm saving a lot of this donation I put aside because I'm very afraid what is going to happen in the future, and I don't want to put myself in the position that I will be completely cut off and put it on my own without any source of the support myself. What is going to be in the future, I don't know. I guess we are going to have a better situation than right now, and see you tomorrow for the before Christmas Eve, and I hope that you enjoy this presentation. Thank you very much for being here, and good night.